What's going on, guys? It's Taylor with Pre-War Pickers back again with another video. I figured with the cold weather, everybody's indoors, so it'd be a great day to make this video. It's a video I've been wanting to make, and it's going over which slab do I prefer when it comes to T206 cards. My list is 32 cards long. That's where I'm stopping. Now I've got 21, I think I've checked off, and not all are in the same slab. Some are in PSA, some are in SGC. But once I do complete my 32, one of the things I do want is that uniform look all across the board. So I want them all in the same slab. Now I haven't made up my mind if I want that to be the SGC tuxedo or if I want it to be the PSA. There's things I like and dislike about both. I'll flip through some of them here that are in tuxedos. We got Willie Keeler and Mordecai Brown portraits. They look great against that tuxedo. That's one of the things that SGC slab has going for it, is that black background does make these cards pop like crazy. But like Willie Keeler, I'll show this one for example. I just do not like the way the cards sit in the SGC slabs. I don't really like those big cutouts around the corners. And as you can see, this one has a ton of room to slide around, and it seems like the SGC slabs have that issue versus like two PSAs I'll show you. Juan Viola, that is pretty snug in that cutout there in the slab. Like, that's not shaking around or anything. Same with this Dutch Jordan, not moving around. And like eye appeal wise, like these cards still do look great in the PSA slab. Like, it doesn't take away from it that they're in there, that they're in this slab. But I do agree that the SGC tuxedo does make them pop a little bit more. But there's the Ed Walsh. This one looks stunning in the tux for sure. Same with this Rube Waddell. So yeah, I mean, there's things I don't like about both. The thing that I really don't like about the PSA, to be honest, is the red border around the flip label. It just, you know, there's a lot of cards that it doesn't match, like this one, for example. I mean, and there's also cards that it does match. Like, this is an older PSA, but this is a red portrait of Cad Coles, Southern Leaguer. Like, the red background with the red flip label does look really good, but obviously all the cards that are on my list of 32 are not red background portraits. So that is one dislike about the PSA. But I will say, comparing these two, the old PSA, I'm not sure when this one was. I know it's a short barcode, old PSA font up there. It's probably like early 2000s this slab was. This is one of the newer ones. I will say the quality between the two is a lot better on the new PSA slab. It feels a lot thicker, feels a lot sturdier. They sound different, you know, when they hit a surface. These sound way more sturdy and durable. So if I do decide to go the PSA route, I'll definitely get that one reholdered. Just not at the moment. I still haven't decided. Here's another SGC, Huey Jennings. Does look amazing in there. Another thing to point out, the font. If you look at the font in the flips, PSAs you can actually read without, you know, having to get a microscope. SGCs, like, I guess all they want you to see is the grade. You got to look, especially if you struggle with vision. I mean, you got to get pretty much right up on that flip label. That is one thing that I wish they would do better, is just increase that font size just a little bit and shrink maybe the grade size, you know. Take a little from one, give to the other. But that's for T206s. I don't know, like I said, I still haven't made up my mind. I don't know when I'll make up my mind. I mean, I'm still crossing off some off the list. I'm at 21. I've got 32 total, so I've still got some time to make up my mind. I probably won't get them all in the same slab until I complete my list. So, but there is another set that I'm pretty close to finishing that I do have my mind made up on which slab I want all of these in, and that is the 1910 T210 Old Mills. I'm trying to collect the Jacksonville and Savannah teams. And these are a prime example of a card that I think looks way, way better in the PSA slab. I'll show you, put this one up, for example. Like the red around the PSA flip, the red border, these hands down look way better in PSA versus SGC. I've actually had, I mean, a few of these that I own were in SGC holders that I bought, and I cracked them out. I just don't think the black and white photo, I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but the black and white photo doesn't really go well with the tux to me, and the red border, I just think matches the PSA flip perfectly. So my T210 collection, once complete, will definitely be all in PSA slabs for sure. But yeah, guys, that's the video. Just wanted to hop on here and kind of ramble about my dilemma, I guess you could say, on deciding which route to go. I know a lot of people are heavy SGC favorites when it comes to these cards, and rightfully so. I mean, they do look great in the SGC for sure. But there are some things that I love about the PSA, I'm not gonna lie. But I will say, I'm probably not gonna be sending any cards to PSA. If anything, I'll just take the cards that I have in SGC and try to, you know, trade or, you know, whatever I can do to get the same card in a PSA holder. Now for the cards that are in PSA slabs, I don't necessarily mind cracking these and sending to SGC, but I don't know, it just seems like PSA submissions are a nightmare from what I've seen. So probably gonna stay away from ever doing that. But yeah, guys, that's the video. Put your input in the comments. I'd be eager to see what y'all have to say. I feel like I know what y'all will say when it comes to these T206s, but put your input down there, and I appreciate you tuning into this video, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace.